Its 94th year, the Agricultural Outlook Forum is the USDA's largest annual meeting, attracting as many as 2,000 attendees from around the U.S. and abroad. The event is underway today in Washington, D.C., and RFD-TV's Sarah Mock joins us live for an update. Sarah?
Well, thank you so much, Janet, and good morning. As you can see, we're right here at that Ag Outlook Forum that you mentioned, and it has been an exciting morning already. We started off with some comments from Secretary Sonny Perdue. He spoke on a number of topics, trade chief among them. It was very clear that everyone was very interested in what he had to say on that topic. Now, he didn't really have any additional news or new news for us as far as NAFTA or TPP, but he did bring up that the one undersecretary who's not joining us today at the forum, Ted McKinney, is currently in India out selling U.S. ag products across the globe, and Secretary was very clear that the administration is very focused on finding those new trade deals and building those relationships. Now, Dr. Rob Johansson, the USDA's chief economist, picked up on those trade remarks in his presentation, which was really the core of this morning's event, kind of giving the USDA's predictions for 2018. Now, based on the weak dollar and strong global GDP, he expects to see a pretty steady trade from 2017 to 2018. He expects to maintain. That was kind of the highlight of the morning. Unfortunately, otherwise, he had some bad news. USDA is predicting yet another year of net farm income decline. And he's not, and that includes in real terms for farmers. So not tremendous news there. And Secretary Perdue noted that that's the lowest predicted net income since 2009. Now, of course, there was other big news this morning. We're expecting, Dr. Johansson's expecting a top year, a record year for meat and dairy in 2018. He's also expecting corn and soybeans to come back into parity, which is interesting, but they're waiting for those March prospective planning reports to come through to really get a solid idea of that. And of course, drought across the country is something the USDA is watching very closely right now, as it will likely have a big effect on markets. Now, of course, there were so many other issues that came up this morning, including this ongoing immigration debate that's so important in Washington. But interestingly, the USDA also planned a call with reporters this morning to talk about SNAP. They wanted to let us know that they're announcing a rule change, a prospective rule change tomorrow to add work requirements for a group of individuals called ABODs on the SNAP program. Those are able-bodied working adults without dependents. Now, the folks across the country, including our viewers, will be able to comment on that rule for the next 45 days starting tomorrow. So it was very interesting that they chose the week of the forum to announce that. There's so much news going on here at the forum throughout Washington, and we'll be following all of it. Janet?
The USDA Outlook Forum providing a rundown from this morning. Now, part of the forum does include the release of several different sets of data, including farm acreage patterns, and USDA's Gary Crawford has that story.